Hey everybody, welcome to Straight Garbage.
The show where real garbage men
talk trash about each other and life
and everything else that doesn't make sense.
So we hope you enjoy, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of
Straight Garbage.
I fix shit, sure.
It just needs a pump, a water pump.
Yeah.
But that one is designed to, you got to hook water up to feed it.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Don't see why not.
So,
make sure the seal's good. It's the last thing you want is live water just spewing out all over inside your house.
The unit sits on the outside. It's just a fan that goes inside the window that blows the.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, right now I couldn't give a shit if the house fucking sprung a leak. So it'd be a fucking swimming pool
Not your
upstairs.
fucking house.
No,
not yours.
I'm about ready to fucking get a stand-up bathtub. Where fucking sealed door, taking a shower up to your neck.
Could you imagine getting in one of those, right? You got it filled up. You got it. Oh, you said stand-up shower? I was thinking the stand-up bathtub.
Stand-up bathtub.
Stand-up bathtub. So, okay, so you're in there.
It fills up like the bathtub, but it's still a shower.
Can you imagine being in there? You got it filled up. You're like done with your bath. It won't drain. You can't open the door. Fuck.
Got a Houdini.
Can't climb over. Like, this is how I die in a fucking stand-up bathtub. Fuck.
slip, fall, can't get back up.
Yeah. Yeah, we fucking, so that AC guy was supposed to come fix our AC, and then, like, so I found out that they know the so-called AC guy, like, personally, but he's not a real AC guy. She told me she had the carrier people come, but I guess not. He's just her average handyman.
He's the guy that comes and, like, cleans the filter.
Yeah, basically.
Changes the filter.
He literally came and he's like, yeah, it turns on. It's been on for 20 minutes. I'm leaving. And then I fucking asked Ashley, I was like, did she say anything else about having the guy come back? Because we told her to have him come back. And she's like, I guess the landlord told her, he's out of town. I haven't heard from him. Like,
What, did you quit running on you?
it blows air, just not cold air. Blow normal air and hot air. But so tonight.
And you have a central air unit?
No, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Big, wide fucking thing goes in the wall.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't fucking
yeah.
know. But
One
this
of the
fucking,
volume
she just bought it last year, so.
You did put on cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the guy tried
Did
to,
you
like,
clean the filter?
yeah. But now fucking, I just paid like $400 for that other thing. I'm just gonna get cardboard and put it in the window, all in the slider, all redneck like. I don't give a shit. And then I'm gonna fucking take a shit on the filter for the other one. That way when I move out the next time, fucking whoever runs it, landlord's gonna be in there next summer, fucking just shitty air blowing on her, breathing my
Everyone's
fecal
got pink
matter.
eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And I'm about to light her fucking house on fire. That way she knows what it's like to sit in the fucking oven. That's what she gets. It's been like 2 fucking months. They figured out the thing turned on in 2 months. Fuck.
And welcome back, Robert.
How many farmers does it take to fix a fucking AC unit?
Surprised you just like, he probably had like a block of ice hiding somewhere on it. And he's like, see, it's blowing cold air.
Yeah.
Then just about the time he gets gone down the road, the ice melts and back to just warm air.
Yeah.
Fucking ain't my problem.
Right?
I just made 50
Worked while I
bucks.
was there. Don't know what to tell you.
They do all kinds of ghetto shit. Like, what was it? The last one, like when it quit working, it started like leaking water on the floor and we didn't know it. So like the floor swelled up. And then instead of like fixing the floor, he just like came and took the thing off the bottom of the door, like the sweeper thing that like keeps the air light and shit. Yeah, he just took that off and he's like, it's good. Door closes. Garbage disposal's broken. They're like, yeah, no, we just take those out now.
Hold on. In fairness, though, isn't this the same guy that's replaced your dishwasher 4 times because you wash car parts in it?
Maybe.
I mean,
forgot
tit
about
for
that.
tat, right? There's got to be some level of karma happening here.
I don't think so.
Or
Dishwasher,
not,
parts washer, baby washer, a fucking...
Baby washer.
If it fits.
Yeah. If it fits, it washes.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you've ever put in there?
Fuck, I put my wheels in there once.
Did you?
Yeah, it only fits one. Maybe that's why, because you like put like the caustic shit on there, and then maybe they don't like the pump. They probably have like O-rings in there now that I think about it.
They do, actually.
You're probably not supposed to like scrub it down with brake clean and then wash it off in the dishwasher.
I mean, you know.
You know, it is what it is.
You guys ever fill one of those up with like liquid soap?
Oh, I did. I did once. I didn't know what I was doing. My parents were gone away on the weekend. I was the only one at the house left. And I thought it'd be nice to clean the whole house for them. And I did the dishes. And I filled that fucker up with liquid soap. And I shut it. Dude, I mopped the floor. There was bubbles coming out of that some bitch like you would not believe.
When I
did not know. Because I was like 15, 14, you know. I never used the dishwasher
Probably
before.
just barely got a dishwasher, huh?
Yeah, probably. Since I'm 90.
What am I just supposed to put a fucking drop in here?
when I was like
Fill that
14
bitch up.
in the summer, I had this fucking job like watching these like 4 kids, these boys, and then they ran out of the little pouches you put in there. And then their mom's like, because she like worked downstairs, she worked from home, but that's why I was supposed to like make sure they didn't do stupid shit. She's like, yeah, just put a couple drops in there then. And I was like, that's not going to fucking work. And then like 15, 20 minutes later, like the whole kitchen and living room, fucking everywhere was filled with soap. And she's like, what the fuck? I was like, he did it. He did it. Oh, it's all him. I told him not to.
See, come
You're still holding the bottle of soap.
kind of find out, I think, if I remember right, I think I was actually had a party the night before while they're gone and they're coming home the day. And I think I was trying to clean the whole house so they wouldn't fucking know I had a party. Yeah. That hole in the wall probably told other stories.
Just be like, I tripped, my head went in there. Fuck.
Dude, you ever try to you ever put a hole in the wall and trying to think of an excuse of how you did that? Like, oh, sweeping the floor and just like... They never fucking buy it.
No, my mom bought it, but she was an alcoholic, so she bought everything.
There's that.
The only benefit. She's like, oh, how's your head feel? Like, it's great.
Thanks.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, I was trying to put on my shoe and fell over and my head went in the wall. But
I mean, honestly, that is believable with you.
yeah. But the hole in the wall was more like shoe sized than my head sized, so it's like a rectangle, not a circle. I don't know.
What's the biggest lie you told your parents that they never still don't know about?
Like, I don't know. I think I tell my parents everything just to piss them off.
I think my dad they got new 4-wheelers this one year. Him and his wife did. They were Polaris's, and we took them up riding, and I ended up like, I wasn't even screwing around. I was just turning around on this kind of a slope trail, and it got teetered off balance and rolled once, like all across the handlebars and whatever. And I lied about it. I said, like eventually, like all of a sudden they were like, how did it get all these scratches up here, all over the handlebars and like the top shit? And I'm like, fuck. And I'm pretty sure one of my stepbrothers must have saw it and told. And then my dad took me on a walk to talk to me and figure out,
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'd be scared to ride it if I rolled it. And just like, you know they didn't believe you, but
Right,
like,
yeah.
you just never gave in.
Yeah.
I see my son doing that a lot to me.
You?
I've never really told my parents a big lie, I don't think.
Well, it's not a big lie. So we had a big picture frame window that when you walked in it's kind of a weird setup house that we had when I grew up. So when you walked in the stairs, you looked over to your right, and there was like a huge fucking window, so you could see through the dining room and the kitchen. And my sister's friends are up, and I'm like 9, 10 years old. My parents still don't know this story. And they were over at the house, and she had some friends over, and they were partying or whatever. Well, the one guy had a basketball, and he was like, fucking, here, catch. And to another guy, I was sitting there just hanging out, thinking I was cool, I'm like 10 years old, hanging out with like 15-year-olds.
Right.
And the fucking dude just didn't even reflect. He's like, catch. And he just goes, and it just fucking shattered that window. And so, like, my sisters talked me into telling him it was me. And I was like, why? They're like, your dad always said, if you tell the truth, you'll never get a whooping. And sure shit, I told Dad I did it. I was like, I did it. I shouldn't have. I was playing basketball in the house. And he's like, well, he told, my mom's like, you ought to beat his ass. And he's like, no, he told the truth. I still,
Oh my gosh.
I still feel bad about that. He's like, had my back 100%, you know? The guy that's really on the edge of like whooping my ass. And he's like, no, he told the truth. I always told him if he tells the truth, I ain't going to whoop him. I'm like, oh my God. I still
Dude,
feel
what
bad.
a fucking conundrum right there, too. Going to bat for you, and you're just like, devil sitting on your shoulder, like, nice. Nice.
I should tell
But
him.
the evil flow through you.
That was horrible.
I could see your dad just whooping you in the lawn now.
Dude, yeah.
Chasing you with the 2x4 or something. Fucking 30 years waiting.
Dude, we should totally call Jay's dad up right now and tell him.
Next time he drops you off, we're going to tell him, like, hey, you know that one time?
He's like, I went down at that little fucker.
Locks the door.
Come flying out of there.
He's like, I knew it, you motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad about that one, though. So,
That's pretty funny.
yeah.
Well, if we tell him now, we'll probably never trust you again. He's lied to him for like 35 years.
About that one story, though. I don't know. My sisters might have told him. I don't know. But I never have said a word about it since. I was like,
You ever thought about blackmailing your sisters right now?
Yeah, you probably should.
I've been feeling like confessing to Dad about that, but, you know, I also want this new TV.
Actually, it looks like he could use a new side-by-side, one with doors.
He did get one.
Oh, get another one.
which one with doors?
I don't know, because your wife fell out.
Oh, yeah. It had doors in it. They were just magnet closed.
Oh, the worthless kind. Fake
Magnet
security.
doesn't hold, you know.
Yeah, those
weight.
magnets won't hold in a pillow, let alone a person.
Yeah. No, I ended up trading that in, not trading and selling it, and then bought one and put hard doors on it.
Oh.
Because of that reason, I think.
You think?
You know, now she's gonna burn to death in it. She won't be able to get out the door.
Why you keep the magnets?
Jay's like, what is it with these doors that keep fucking me?
Well, I was going to go camping this weekend, but not anymore.
Why not?
Why not?
Because Father's Day on Sunday, and the wife invited my family and her family up. So I'm going to stay home, clean the house, clean my shop, and then I'm going to do a brisket on the barbecue. And that's going to take like 14,
Those are
15
good.
hours. Yeah.
You're so nice. You know what I do when Ashley fucking invites her people? I just, like, go other places. Like, you can do that. I'm
You
fucking...
didn't put any in that one, did you?
No.
I'm
Here, I'll
going to
take
the bar,
this.
I
You
guess.
guys can have that.
You don't want the 99?
I like this stuff's good. The apple.
Yeah. It is, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really do like it.
That's Apple.
You just have to go the full cup though.
Easy.
So you're
full.
also
Right to the
99
top.
Yeah, right to the brim.
So...
I can't do a full shot. Maybe I'll do another half or another one of those. How's that? I can't do it because that's just too much. You have it in your mouth. Oh. All right.
Says the guy that managed to miraculously get his job back 3 times. I would say that's not a mouthful.
They called me every time. I've never did call them and ask the job back.
Man,
That's
I've never had an interviewer like Jay. He was real thorough.
How can I say no?
Dude, I wonder what it's like right now hiring somebody. You got a CDL? Cool, you're hired. That's
kinda-
basically it.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Well, we had 1 out of 1 people apply.
Dude,
Yeah, people just don't want to work. It's
I
retarded.
know.
And the ones that do, they're not very good at this job.
Yeah,
So-
I can't even
So-
drive.
Dude, I was over there pushing like all the brake pedals.
Your brake, yeah.
I was like, "Fuck,
Where's that
shit!"
I was right behind you. I was like, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know. I just
So
fucking
bad.
put out my blinders now, play my video game, and
Right?
like I was like playing the game earlier, and it kept blinking or beeping, and I like look at that little mirror up there, and I'm like, "Hey, your fingers are still closed." He's like, "Oh shit!" I was like, just fuck, go back to my game. Like,
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't baby them
No.
for every can.
yeah, I got
You
tired
know?
of stressing out. I went and told
Yeah.
Shauna, I was like, fuck, I'm getting all stressed out. And he's like, just drink beers at night. I'm like, yeah, I
He
should.
really said that?
Yeah, he's like, just go home, drink a beer. So I drank like 18. Go out drunk the next morning.
Well, I ain't driving, right?
Yeah.
So, you said drink beers to alleviate my stress. Well, I'm 32 beers right now, and I'm fucking still stressed.
Yeah. What stresses me out the most is he's like doesn't know where to go. So, like, was yesterday he goes right, and I'm like, no, go left. And then he's like so focused on the honking the horn at somebody for some reason that he's like honks the horn, and then he's like, he said go right. And I'm like, no, your other right. And then he's like still going right, and I'm like, go the other way. Fucking stop. Or today, you know what I did? I don't know if you saw us, but we went around the block. We came over by the Albertsons, and then fucking, I was like, just go right, 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 go right. So we went around the block twice.
He didn't catch on?
No. He still didn't know. He's like, is this how the route sheet goes? Like, you wanted to.
No, I didn't see you.
Yeah, like finally we get to the middle, and he's like, do I go left in the alley? And I'm like, no. I'm like, I didn't tell you to go left. I'm like,
Like, do you realize we've been around this block 7 times
yeah,
now? Like,
and like every single time we have like a route where you come out of the alley and you like go around the block, you know, or whatever. Then he like asked if he's supposed to go left and go into the alley we just came out of, even if we just finished the alley. I'm like, you don't realize we finished this?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Jeez.
Or today, all day today, he's like, I already got these, right? And I'm like, fucking can lids are closed, guy. Fucking look. Or he's like, well, I already went up that side of the street. That's why I thought I went down.
So is this our
side."
douche of the week?
It's Robert's douche of the week.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Sounds like it's our douche of the week.
Yeah, it's fucking like, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
yeah, dude, that day when I had your truck and you had mine, and I was like, I sat in that truck and it fucking stunk like cigarette or.
Does he smoke?
What does he smoke?
I
He don't
know.
smoke it in the truck, does he?
No, it's fucking
Clove or something. Clove cigarettes or just.
whatever those brown things are.
Oh, like Switzer
Turkish?
Sweets?
Something like that. Yeah.
I got you.
Something. Yeah. I don't know.
It just smelled weird, and I was like, fuck. So then I was like, when I was like, you want to change trucks? You're like, hell yeah, I want my truck. I was like, yes.
Well, that one has the mirror, so I can kind of like
See
catch
power lines and
what
shit?
he's doing. Well, I can
Oh,
see
yeah, yeah.
the fingers on the truck. I can see if he fucks something up. That way, I could like, hey, you fucked this up.
Text him. He's like, well, you're right there. Like,
Did I tell you guys about that old guy that was fucking yelling at him?
uh-uh.
We were doing fucking Wednesdays are out, and he like over by the I don't know, the Taekwondo guy's fucking
Oh,
shop
yeah.
back behind there, behind the apartments. Fucking it ends up being like
Yep, I know what you're
everybody
talking about.
parks right there, and you got to go right onto 6th.
Yep.
Yeah, 6th. He fucking started going. It didn't look in his mirror, and like him and this car are both like going for that one lane thing. I'm like, car, fucking car, and he, and then he's like, the fuck guy needs to back up, and I'm like, just fucking back up, man. And then the guy gets out and starts like, you don't own the road, and he's like, I got flashing lights, and I'm like, you guys are both idiots.
When Robert's calling people idiots, they gotta be idiots.
I'm like, it's fucking stupid. Like, you're both wrong. You should have looked, and he shouldn't have gone around you as you're fucking taking off.
Yeah.
Dude, I was pulling onto the highway today.
I got a story to tell. Hang on. Go ahead.
I was pulling onto the highway. You leaving the dump, you know, where you pull onto the highway there, onto
Right.
those 2 lanes.
Yep.
You know, watching, and I start going, and I had 2 motorcycles go on the inside of me and past me, going out into the highway.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you fucking idiots!
Like you were turning right and they passed.
They went on the
So did you
inside
cut
of
them
me.
out?
and
I
cut me off.
had a truck do that to me. I pulled up because you're on the wrong side of the truck. So I pulled up in the right turn lane with my turn signal on, and some guy pulls up next to me and like stares at me because I'm all the way up there. He can't see.
Right.
And he just looks at me. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Right.
You're in my way.
I'm
now.
not turning left
Yeah.
here.
God.
You may or may not have been on the phone when that happened, but
It doesn't matter. I had to wait for the car to go by so then I could go out.
yeah. But so this is on Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember. But I fucking had to go to the landfill in the roll-off truck, and I was coming back by the college there, and right before the four-way stop sign is right there, this girl freaking just like locks it up on the oncoming lane, like we're going like this, meeting each other. She just locks it up in the middle of the road, jumps out, takes off running. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look over, and this other girl's like wearing a backpack, and she's got her hands up, and this girl is fucking swinging, dude. I was like, it was a fucking straight up cat fight, and I'm like, holy fuck! And I'm like, I thought about
Pull
it.
out the phone.
I would have broke it up. I would have pulled out the phone, but I just found out my right blinker wasn't working on the rear, and I was gonna hit my four-ways and get out and break them up, but I was like, well, fuck, my luck, somebody hit me because my fucking right rear blinker isn't working or something, you know? And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, fucking, all of a sudden there's a guy in a work van, and he jumped out, took off running over there. I was like, took off. But I watched it for a good solid 30 seconds. That girl that got out of the car was kicking some ass, dude. I was like, holy fuck.
Damn.
And the other girl didn't want to fight. She was like trying to keep her, just like trying to keep her hands up.
Right.
And she was kicking her and fucking punching her at the same time. I was like, holy fuck. That was a good day.
I'm not about that shit.
Me neither, but I would have broke it up. But honestly, I was like, I had nowhere to park because it's tight there, right beside the college there. So I really didn't have nowhere to park beside right in the middle of the fucking road. But yeah, you know the church, right? Yeah, she's locked it up right there and ran across the road. She was on the side of the church, and the guy pulled in behind her. Well, he couldn't go anywhere, and they looked over and seen him fighting, so he jumped out and ran over there.
Jeez.
Broke it up, but yeah. Kind of felt bad for the girl that was wearing the backpack because she did not look like she wasn't wanting to fight. She was like trying to I tell she was trying to talk her way out of it, and that girl didn't give a fuck. She was swinging. I was like, holy fuck.
Right. You know what it was? It was probably like her husband or her boyfriend or whatever was like, hey, and like, fuck this chick, but didn't tell her I had a girlfriend and all this shit.
Yeah.
But then instead of the girlfriend being mad at her boyfriend,
Yeah.
she's got to go beat the chick up that was like, didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
You gotta love that mentality.
Yeah, I know.
Beat your man. He's the problem.
Yeah, or leave him.
Or she took the last chicken nuggets in the lunch line.
Dude.
Could have been that too.
Dude, I always forget about that. You don't take the last chicken nugget.
No. What?
The things Corey would fight over.
Right?
You can have my wife. I want the fucking chicken
You know,
nugget.
that was a
Those
story from last night. His daughter took the last chicken nugget and he was like,
She got a foot to the face.
she wakes up like 10 minutes later, Daddy, what happened? You fell, honey? You okay?
No more,
Daddy,
no
where's
more
my
dinner
chicken nugget? Oh, you dropped it on the ground. The dog got it. We have a dog? It's okay, honey. Just lay down. Go to sleep. You might have a concussion.
Go to sleep. That's the worst thing you can do. Concussion.
It is?
Weird. My kids bed all the time like that.
Never works. They always wake up.
We're going dark on this episode. But no, that was fucked up, man. I was like, I don't know. Because I got down to that next place where I was going. I was unloading the box, and I'm like, fuck, I should have got out and stopped it. But at least I saw that one guy run over there and stopped it. But I was trying to stop
Was you
it.
over there with his little water pistol
dude,
squirting them?
Anymore? Fucking seriously, you're trying to break them up, right? And say you're trying to break them up and you accidentally grab some boob while you're trying to break them up. And then they're like, well, he fucking sexual assaulted me,
Yep.
You never know.
Yeah, he touched my butthole.
Maybe that's why.
He fish hooked my butthole. He's going to jail.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm being dead serious.
Hold on.
Wow.
We gotta fix some technical difficulties here.
Thank God.
Uh-oh.
You fucking broke it.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You
That's
know,
why I
it's
just leave
situations
them
like
alone.
that. I know, but I kind of felt bad. You can tell that one girl
Maybe
didn't
that was
want
the
to fight.
plan.
She probably earned it.
Yeah.
She probably deserved that. She probably just kept fucking yapping
That
her trap.
one girl was fucking doing some work, dude. I was like, holy fuck, I was pretty impressed. She'd punch like 2 or 3 times and then fucking kick. I was like, holy fuck.
Must have took kickboxing or some shit. This is self-defense. I started it, I'm finishing it, but I was defending myself.
I'm not gonna lie, both of them were kind of hot too.
Like, take it off! Take it off!
There's going to be a...
Wow.
It was recording like way high. I was looking over at the
Hi.
screen and like Jay was looking like a Japanese movie over there. Like the words weren't lining up. Like, what the
It
hell?
wasn't like that when I looked at it.
Huh?
Wasn't like that when I looked at it.
Wasn't like what?
Like, hi.
Hi?
Hi.
What does that mean?
Oh, you just said hi.
Hi?
Yeah.
You're high
Sometimes.
right now.
Yeah. Good thing I don't get drug tested.
Why don't you get drug tested?
Because I tell them I'm high.
They don't want to lose any more employees.
Yeah. They can't afford to lose any.
Right? Like this is the time we should be like really trying to spread
Yeah.
ourselves.
If they lose me,
They
and
can't
then-
lose 4 of us.
And then the new guy, then they're short 2, and then 2 people go on vacation. Then what did they do? Sean?
I couldn't,
Oh,
even,
they'd
I couldn't
shut
even
that
take
down.
a Friday off.
They'd shut that down. Then only one guy'd go on vacation.
You know
Whoever
what?
had it out, or had it off first. Is what they would do.
Reset's going on vacation next week, right?
Yeah, I'd go sell
We
fireworks.
We should just all call in sick.
Yeah,
You guys can call in sick. I'll just not show up again,
yeah.
and then
I don't know why he doesn't just work double duty.
what do you mean?
Well, he works at night over there. Why not just work
Where?
both jobs at the fireworks stand?
Does he, I don't think he gets paid.
There's a
for it.
fireworks stand.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't, in the other
Over
state.
by,
Like
That-
full
by
time?
Bros?
Albertsons.
Oh,
No.
Costco.
Yeah. But yeah. All
Tomato
that.
Brothers parking lot.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to think
it's the
of.
Black
Yep.
Cat one, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't tell me anything.
He told me one time, oh, come on down, get some fireworks. I'll give you a good deal. I go down there, and they have the price on everything, right? And he's like, oh, I can get you these 2 for $4, and it's like they were $2 originally. Like trying to act like he'd get me a deal, but he was just giving them to me for the
That's
same
the
price.
training there.
Oh yeah.
As long as you make it sound like a deal,
Right.
it is a deal.
It was
When I
funny
worked for the
having
tire
him tell me
store,
that.
I said I made a comment to a customer, and I was just getting new on selling tires and stuff, and I said, and he goes, well, where's your tires a little less money or whatever? And I said, oh, the cheaper ones, they're over here. And fucking dude, my manager pulled me in the office over that.
Yeah.
Never say cheap when you're selling. Inexpensive. Those are less inexpensive than the expensive ones or whatever.
These are the
Guy-
motherfuckers
he
that
fucking
blow
pulled me-
up.
He pulled me in the manager's office over it for saying cheap.
Jeez.
You tell him he's cheap.
I was like, yeah, you're cheap.
fuck.
You're only paying me $15
Wife's
an hour,
cheap
bro.
too.
That was like,
usually she pays
that was like
me.
15 years ago, but hey.
Nice. Back when you could find them on Craigslist.
Yeah. Backpage.
What's Backpage?
That's where you used to go to buy drugs and
Jesus.
small children and hookers and shit.
I have never bought drugs, small children, or hookers, or been to Backpage.
Oh, it's not a thing anymore.
No, that's not true. I've bought drugs.
I was gonna say you just haven't bought him off a Backpage. He's done all of that.
But I haven't bought small children or hookers.
There's this guy. No, he got a chick
Hookers?
off Backpage. Yeah, and then he got chlamydia.
Well, you guys heard the Craigslist
Killer.
Yeah, on Time Suck. That's why
Is your tongue swollen? Or?
yeah, boom me. But I guess that's why Craigslist pulled the what is it, personals
The
down or
Casual
whatever.
encounters?
Yeah, that's it.
Missed connections?
Yep, that's it.
Dude, there was never any in our hometown, but like, the surrounding area.
Boise.
It was fun to
Coeur
used to
d'Alene.
look at some of those ads.
Jesus, dude. Spokane.
Yeah.
2 hours north Compton.
That's when I found out, like, people were weird about sex. Remember being, like, 14, going on there, and I'm like, fuck, what's on here? And then you're like, oh, shit, they do that? Holy fuck.
They do that?
Prices and everything,
Little
man.
Robbie's hand just going to town.
It's always that tiny little pixelated picture too. You're like, is that a nipple?
Yeah, you see a guy wearing a gag ball, but it's got a hole for a kazoo in it. So every time he breathes, is
Jesus Christ.
All right.
too far.
Any other additional
No.
weeks?
Too much detail.
No,
Scooter?
No.
you just didn't make the right kazoo sound.
I don't know what the fuck a kazoo sounds like.
Is that,
No.
What do
You might be right.
What
A
sound
sounds
like?
like
kazoo. It looks like a pipe.
I ain't heard of a kazoo.
Kazoo.
kazoo? Like party noise
It's just like a.
makers?
Oh, those things
Is
like
it?
that.
Yeah.
Spits out.
There you go. That was pretty good.
But is that a kazoo?
I don't know.
Or is that just those?
Like they
A
do it.
kazoo is one of those little things. It's like this big and it's got a little round.
But doesn't
on
it
the top.
sound? Isn't it more like a duck sound?
No,
I don't know.
That's a duck sound?
not even close.
Oh shit. Fucking ads.
Let's do the shot because I gotta drink this beer so I can get another one.
I
Oh.
gotta hit this again.
Yeah.
There it is. I told you. It's like 6 of them going.
Like kind of the duck
No,
sound.
not even close to a duck.
Yeah. Well, what if you're having sex and kazoo sounds are happening? Like,
I mean, could be worse.
Up my nose. Oh god.
Up my nose.
You did.
God.
Oh.
No.
Oh my
That
god,
was a
dude.
bad one.
Johnny Appleseed wasn't too bad.
yeah, I bet that was
God.
better.
Oh. That was. Did it go bad? What the
That
fuck?
one went rough.
Dude, like all
He's
the
like, "This is great."
I think all of it settled
was
at the bottom.
Mine was good.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
So, you guys know how like females reproduce and shit, right?
Oh my god.
Female everything.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I got the general idea,
We can
like the click
sex
notes.
education now or what?
Huh?
Sex education?
Well, no. No, this is death education.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm now intrigued.
Yeah. So like
Tell me more, Satan.
baby male chicks.
Spit my beer.
Like,
Baby male chicks.
like chickens.
Yeah, like chickens.
Okay.
They have zero
So-
use for those.
Roosters.
Who has zero use for those?
The industry that makes eggs. They have zero use for those.
Okay.
Right?
So you know what they do?
What?
They put them on a conveyor belt and feed them into a shredder, and they just fucking chop, 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 just dead. Like a million a day.
That's not very cool.
Yeah, that sounds kind
I
of
believe
awful.
it though.
Yep.
Water's not useful in the,
It says millions a day. He even saved a picture of this thing. There's a video.
Well, I don't wanna see
wanna
a video.
that.
Y'all know?
Nah, it's not my jam.
It says 9 million male chicks killed every second in the United States.
9 million.
Yeah,
a
and that-
second.
It says a second. That's what the poster says.
There's a
I'm
lot
sh-
of chickens out there.
Yeah,
There
if
is.
you think about how many like chickens there are in them fucking Arizona thing, fucking lot of girlfriends.
Yeah, but 9 million per day. And that's just
Per
the
second.
U.S. Per
It says
second?
per second. I'm sure that's like really high, but
I can see it.
yeah. I mean,
Simple math. How many is that per day? That's got to be. That's fucking.
That's a lot.
So how many
substantial.
seconds in a day? Fuck, that's got to be quite a bit.
Here, hold on.
yeah, it says nine.
You think I'd know this with my
Or-
high school education?
Oh no, it says nine male.
Male chicks killed every second.
What did I
Oh.
think
So
that said?
9 a second.
I don't know why that said 9 million.
Dude, hold on. Let's still do the
I
math
thought we were
on
like,
this,
oh,
though.
totally, yeah.
I
It'll
started to
happen.
do
So-
the math in my head, and I was like, that can't be right.
s-
It's 9 male every
So-
second.
So, what is
9
there?
times
60,
60 minutes.
60 times 60
Yep.
Times.
times
24.
24
Yep.
Yes.
times 9
Look
million.
at the big brain on Josh.
777 billion 600 million per day if the 9 million per second was true.
Oh.
That's a phantasmal amount of.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking.
Birds.
Yeah.
So let's just do the 9. That's 777.
That's probably where your fucking
day.
hot
That's
dogs
still
come
fucking
from.
lot.
Yeah.
That's where your dollar store hot dogs come from. You're like, fucking. Is that feather?
It is.
Well, whatever
Don't knock
whatever process they have for removing the bones and feathers, it's working because I don't think I've ever bit into anything inside of a hot dog.
And I fucking love. I buy the cheapest fucking hot dogs too.
Yeah.
Dude, I love
Cheap-
beef hot dogs. Like
Cheapest.
the
cheapest
like
bologna,
the Hebrew
cheapest hot dog.
National. Those
We
are
always,
good.
we always had a joke that the hot dogs were all the shit they squeegeed up off the ground at the
Yeah.
butcher shop and
Is
just
it?
put into a tube.
So my uncle was from Texas or whatever. He passed away, but he worked in a hot dog factory, and he fucking would never eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
He would fuck out. He go all beef, whatever. He's like, nope.
Nope.
Yep.
Really.
Yep. He goes, I seen what was in him. He goes, you ever seen what was in him? You would fucking never eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
you
thank
say
God
that, and that
you
makes me
told-
want to eat them. But then
I still eat them. He told me that 30 years ago. So I still eat them.
Yeah, you probably chop off your finger in the factory. You're like,
That'll
Dude.
make somebody's day.
It's got to be FDA approved, right?
I've been reading
They're
this
like
thing.
they're like bringing bodies in instead of like cremating them.
I mean, the vaccine isn't, but the hot dogs are. So,
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, we should be good. Everybody's doing the vaccine, right?
Yep. I read this thing. They can legally have like 60 insects per so much peanut butter.
Well,
You
yeah.
can have that many bugs in there and
It's just
legally
protein.
ship it out. It was either bugs or hair or something. It was
Dude,
something
okay,
gross.
you lost me at hair.
Yeah, I can't remember
You
what it
lost
was.
me at hair.
It was something gross. And it,
Yeah.
Well, back when I used to make paper, we made food grade paper, so it was paper with like a plastic coating on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't keep every bug and
Right.
everything out there. So like,
or chew spit.
or chew spit. And they have cameras that basically take like high speed pictures of everything, and like anything too big, like the computer will mark it out and tell you where it's at. And you have to like stop the paper at that certain spot and like cut sections out. But there's like so much shit in there that goes by.
It's incredible, too.
that's-
You're like, what about that one? Like, no, the camera said this one.
Dude, I stopped, got a breakfast burrito, and there was like two dudes working the counter, like the cooking the food and stuff. And they had
Is the counter your ass?
No. They had long hair down the middle of their back. And they had it all tied up and everything or whatever. And I got a breakfast burrito, and I'm fucking eating it. And I'm like, I take like a bite, and I'm like, fuck, hair in there. And I pull it out, dude, and it's like fucking like 2
Oh,
feet
shit.
long.
I've done that before.
And I'm like,
Tell me you took it up there.
no, I didn't. I was going hunting, so I was already up in the woods by the time that
Oh.
happened. I'm like, fucking never eating there again, dude.
So is a long hair like that worse than a small hair?
Dude, I
Because
don't
a
know.
small hair could possibly be a pubic hair.
That's true.
I think a long hair is worse because then you're like,
Pull it out of your throat.
Oh, dude, I just
Well,
kept pulling it out of the burrito.
And the problem with
And it
the
was like,
long
it's
hair
hanging
is
from my lip. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I grabbed it and like from the burrito to that, and I'm like, start
Right.
pulling it. I'm like, are you
I remember
fucking
one time
kidding me?
I was
And
at my
it-
cousin's house.
Okay, this is what made it worse. It was not to shame anybody for having long hair, but it was two dudes back there. So you know it came off one of those guys,
Right.
right? And I'm like, if it would have been a woman's hair, I probably have been like, right, whatever. But yeah,
like imagining the busty one in the back, like it was her.
it was her.
came straight off her
And then
nipple.
there's always that picture of that dude in the back of your mind, like, no, dude, it was me.
They
That
did,
was one of my pubes.
Shut up.
Been saving that one.
they did a study a little bit ago and 60% of people said that if they found hair in their food, they would just eat it.
I
Like-
pulled
like-
hair
like
out
at a
and kept
restaurant?
eating.
Yeah, I have like at a restaurant, but if it depends on the size of the hair. But that, dude, I fucking chucked that right out the window.
Yeah.
I was like, that fucking literally grossed me out. How long it was, you know what I mean? I was like, oh.
Yeah,
That literally
I
touched
there.
every inch of my burrito.
I've got
That hair
almost the
fucking
exact
made
same story.
love to my burrito.
Almost the same exact story. I was at my cousin's house and she was making burritos
Yeah.
and rolled it up. And I took first bite and it came. You know, it came from the end of it, and you pull it out, and it's just
Stringer.
Yeah, dude.
Did you hand it to her?
I can't remember what I did. It's
You
been
should
so
have
long
been
ago.
like, hey, take a bite of this.
Here you go.
That's you.
I think this is yours. I think I got your burrito.
right. Yeah.
I didn't know you're putting hair in it for protein.
Oh man.
I don't know.
I see you've got the head of hair burrito. Do you have the pubic hair burrito?
It really depends. Like, I don't know how drunk I am, but I was sober for this one.
Dude.
I think I probably would have pulled the hair off. I was hammered, you know. I probably
Yeah.
have pulled it out and like, fuck it. That's sauce. I still kept
Yeah,
eating, but
I think a little hair is way better than a long ass
yeah,
hair.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Every time I just think about now a long hair, I'm like, every bite. It's not just one. It's not just little curly Q on your fucking potato.
How do you not end up with hair in your food?
I don't
Because
know.
you've got a lot of hair happening all over there.
I don't know.
Do you wear your mask while you cook?
No, I cook on high, so it fucking sears the hair.
There you go.
I cook everything on high. You just got to
Do
flip
you
it
ever
a lot.
smell the seared hair?
Oh, dude, that stinks.
I fucking only one nostril works, so my nose is only good for
Only
air.
one nostril? Is
Yeah.
that why you sound so nasally?
Fuck, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Nobody
How
ever
come?
asked me that before.
How come?
The doctor said he don't
Because
know.
nobody cares about you like I do.
Have you ever cut a deer horn?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fucking shit stinks.
Or if you
like
cut,
you find
cut the skull off. you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
with-
and
with
like
the
you
horns,
find
yeah.
like a good set that you know you want to rattle with or whatever.
Yeah.
That's called hunting with rattle the bucks in. But anyway, cutting those horns are
Right over top.
Cutting those horns are fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a smell you cannot.
Is it really?
Yes,
I,
it's
I would assume
nasty.
it'd be like fucking toe jam, but stored for
Oh.
5 years.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing as burning hair.
Yeah,
mean,
I guess, but
It's
it's a little bit more.
obvious. It's obvious none of you have ever welded a dumpster,
Josh
and it
keeps,
shows.
Josh keeps trying to get me to do it. And I'm like,
Jesus,
Your lights are
blind
on.
now.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
you're welcome.
But yeah, that's crazy. So, anything happen exciting other than the car wreck almost?
You didn't even. Did you hear how it almost happened?
What's that? I read your text.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he thought he had the right out.
I
He's like, "Fuck, come on, bitch, go!" And then he just goes. Well, like, you just told her to go. Where are you going?
Did he think you were talking to him?
No, he said that.
Oh. Maybe he was telling himself to go. Have you ever, you know how like old people seem to have delayed reactions?
Dude.
Like maybe he thought like the light was still green because he didn't see it change to flashing yellow.
No, he was just flashing yellow the whole time.
Oh, yeah, it's totally
I was right
flashing
behind
yellow.
him. I
Yeah.
saw it.
Totally
I saw it
flashing
from
yellow.
like way behind.
Yeah. You know what I hear all day is, cocksucker, motherfucker,
Sounds
piece
like
of
a
shit,
job right up his alley, dude.
fucking...
Fuck.
Dude,
He's
I
gonna have a
heard
fucking
Corey.
stroke by the time
He was...
gets out there on
Dude,
his
he
own.
gets super impatient too. Like we were waiting to leave the dump
people
right at the
are,
bottom
man.
of the hill, where the Odom thing is. He's fucking like, "Come on, nigga, go!" I was like, "What?"
Damn.
He
You
just
should not say that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's 60. He's from
A bygone era.
yeah, I
No
guess.
kidding.
I always wanted to use that in a
It's
sentence.
pretty good.
A bygone era. Nice job.
Thanks.
I've heard my great grandma just say that word like casually in a sentence. You know, like, just like it's nothing. You know. Okay, I guess we're doing that now.
You guys should get what was it?
You need your cap and gown there, Grammy. Got you a meeting tonight.
You guys should get
Hey, Jeff,
Paramount Plus and then watch fucking Neighbors or The Neighborhood. It's got Cedric the Entertainer in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then so he plays
He's
a part
fucking
of
hilarious.
he plays a part of this guy that lives in what used to be a white neighborhood, but now it's a black neighborhood. And then this yuppie white fuck from like Michigan or something moves in, and he's all like fucking wanting to give hugs and all this stupid shit, and he's like But Cedric plays a part of like the black guy that's racist against the white people, kind of, because he lives in the black neighborhood, and the white guy's like trying to give him a key to his house on like the third day because they're neighbors. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, like a lot of those movies, man, they wouldn't last right now. Everything's
No, this one is right now. That's why.
Oh, it is?
That's why
Wow.
I can't believe like the jokes that they tell on there. I'm
That's
like,
funny.
how the fuck are they getting away with this?
Yeah.
Because there's all fucking black
So like
pride shit.
I was listening to a podcast and Gilbert Godfrey was on one of the guys' their podcast, and they're interviewing him. So he used to be the Aflac duck for like years, I guess.
Black dude did.
No, Gilbert Godfrey. He's a white comedian,
Oh,
and but he's like
They're like,
That's
here,
like the
say
most
Affleck.
annoying
He's like,
voice.
yeah. He has a raspy voice, yeah. But anyway, they're like, yeah, you got fired from Aflac, right? And he's like, yeah, because I guess he told an Asian joke, and Affleck was like, fired him over.
just
it.
like that.
Yep.
dude.
Jeez.
It's like, dude, and I guess he told a joke about I almost said it again. The tsunami,
Yeah.
in Japan.
Tusami?
Yeah. And where was the one at that killed like a bunch of people? Whatever.
like-
Was Thailand
Any
or whatever?
tsunami?
Was it Thailand or whatever?
I
But
don't know.
I guess he told a joke about it, and some guy stood up in the middle of his show, and he's all, too soon! And turned around and walked out, and he's like, so I guess we can tell jokes about the Titanic? I was like, dude, he's funny as fuck. He's on the edge, but he's funnier than fuck.
Dude, I'm sorry, but like, you got to know the difference between a joke that pokes fun at stereotypes and shit versus
They're in a sack.
straight up like racism.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Exactly.
Oh, for sure.
Don't go to a comedy show
I
and
know.
get all pissed off.
Robert, the
What did
freezer.
you expect?
We open that up. See the can on the very top, the red one. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm good.
Thanks, Robert.
Corey wants something
I'll tip
in your
you. I'll
front
tip you when the
zipper
show's
pocket.
over.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't get. People's feelings get hurt so fucking fast nowadays. I mean,
Well, in companies,
they're
there's-
fucking jokes. Calm
companies
down.
are so fast to just fucking cut them out too, like before their stocks drop
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck. Like I don't remember who that one comedian is, but he's married to a black chick, so he does he's a white guy that does black jokes.
Wow, that's ballsy.
It is ballsy, but they're really good because he's part of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is you gotta know the difference between a joke and racism.
Yeah.
You know, there should be really apparent.
Yeah.
And it's stupid how retarded our society is as far as being butthurt over stupid shit. And I should know this because I'm like the king of being butthurt at home. Like, I'm super sensitive about everything, but that's
Yeah.
another story.
Gary Owen.
Don't know him.
I'm pretty offended that you said retarded. You should have said
This
something
guy.
else.
Mentally challenged.
Slower.
Ever seen him?
No, I haven't.
Really? Do you know Gary Owen?
He kind of looks familiar.
Yeah, like,
You seen him?
has he been on like some specials and
familiar.
stuff?
He's a pretty big
Is he?
fucking comedian, but yeah, he got
Yeah.
fucking kicked off like some big network thing for doing
imagine that.
too racist of jokes, I
Yeah.
guess. But he's like, how the fuck am I being racist? I'm married to a black chick.
Yeah.
Like,
Ashton Kutcher played in a movie with, and he was engaged.
Bernie Mac.
He was
Yeah.
engaged. He was engaged with and Bernie Mac. He
fucking
was
Bernie
engaged.
Mac is the best.
And then they're like,
Bernie Mac's dead.
"Come
I
on,
know.
yeah." And he had a heart attack or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny, motherfucker. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Wow.
But
It's been a while.
But anyway, Bernie Mac's
Better
like, "Tell
cry.
me a joke. Tell me a black joke or whatever." And Ashton Kutcher's like, "I don't know any. I don't know any." And then he tells one. And they're all laughing. All the whole family's all together. He's the only white guy in their room. They're all, "That was a good one. That was good. Tell me another one. Tell me another one." He tells another one. Tells another one. And then finally, the fourth joke is like,
Hey man, that's not
Yeah, just when he started getting comfortable with it.
I can't remember the joke, which I wouldn't say it anyway.
That dude
but
died forever ago.
yeah, in
2008.
yeah.
I don't feel like
Wow.
it's been that long.
Wow.
Did you ever see him in Ocean's 13?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good in that too.
I think. Fuck, I don't know the Ocean's
Was he in that
movies.
Ocean's
I
11.
haven't seen those.
He was
Ocean's
in 11.
11. He might have been in 12. I never seen 13, so I don't know.
I guess he had to have been in 13. So they keep adding people. hence the number builds.
Hmm.
If they lost one, they'd have to add like more.
Oh,
You know, the sequel wasn't
It
Ocean's
says he
10
was in
right.
13.
or Ocean's 10 and a half.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh, 10 and
I've never seen it, so.
You never seen Ocean's
No.
11?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Jesus,
No.
do you watch anything but Disney?
No.
Ocean's 11 is actually a really good movie.
Just go tell her.
12
Like,
was
fuck
okay.
off,
Three
kid.
of them now you gotta watch. 11, 12, and 13.
Okay.
They're
Yeah, 12 was
fucking
okay.
great.
It
They're
wasn't.
great.
11 was good. Ocean's 11 was better, I thought. 12 was alright.
Go home.
13,
I
didn't
like 12.
see.
You know what I liked? You know, sadly. You remember when the little LaFleur guy, that little like
Contortionist.
that little song plays where he does a little like jumping through the lasers dance shit. So I used to have that DVD and I'd go to sleep watching DVDs. Well, after the movie played, it would go to a second menu with special features and it would play that song on a loop over and over and again. So all night long I listened to that song and like I love that song. Like just that I should just play it really quick, but like I love that song. So it's like one of my favorite little like stupid
Yeah.
That's funny.
foreign songs, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what music style it is, but it was pretty good. Corey, do you have any
Fun facts.
fun
I have
facts?
a bunch of fun facts today.
Ooh, shit.
Gotta pull them up.
Since we're getting close to the end of the show here.
Are we going to start just doing 1 hour episodes?
Yeah.
Well, if we do that one, we do it like 2 episodes in a week and then let's flat out slap out 2 episodes a week.
Because we seem to get a little drier. This is conversation for
You
after
could
the show.
barely
Jack.
make it to this one. You
Dude,
think you're gonna make it to Tuesday too?
Wow.
Yeah, you totally forgot that we were doing the one we always do on Thursday, so.
I just forgot it was Thursday.
Where's
In my
your
defense-
dedication to
In
the
my
show?
defense, I just forgot it was Thursday. And I did Thursday's boxes today too. I'm like, I get home, I'm like, just sitting there chilling. And my dad calls me, he's like, hey.
I'm surprised I got nothing to do today. It's so weird.
My dad calls me, he's like, you want to give me a hand unloading this pickup? I loaded it up. He's ripping his house down. I'm like, yeah, I'll help you. And then you call me like literally a half hour later. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then my dad gets there. This no shit. My dad gets there. He's like, we better hurry it up because you got to get to your podcast. He remembered.
Your dad's got more dedication than you do.
My dad remembered.
Your
but
dad
I was
is your dedication.
Yeah, instantly, that's what he said when he walked in the door. He's like,
That's funny.
we probably got to hurry up. You got to get to your podcast. I'm like, yeah, that's in about a half hour.
I have a newfound love for your dad. I'm going to put him in my phone as Big Daddy now. Don't you think we forgot about that shit?
I don't give a fuck anyway. Go ahead.
The longest time between twins being born
Bullshit.
is 87 days.
What?
Yeah?
Bullshit.
They
What
got
it
a
said.
fucking arm hanging out of there.
I don't know. That's what it said.
You accidentally poop one out and you're like,
87 minutes or 87 days?
3 months.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So
How
was
about
the
a
one
dog?
premature or
Must
was
have
the
been,
other
yeah.
one overcooked?
Yeah, maybe one premature. That has to
Well,
be the only reason.
I just
I do
passed
know
this
with-
15-pounder vaginally.
I do know twins normally are premature.
Yes, normally they are. You're
So maybe one came
Yeah,
out.
but
and
how
it
do
was
you have
like-
a 3-month premature?
right? I don't know. Or maybe it just gave the other one room.
right. You didn't research that more?
Nope, that was it.
I totally
Damn,
would
dude.
have. I'd be
Leave
like,
us cliffhanger.
how
Yep.
smart or stupid is the other fucking extra cooked baby?
Okay. What else?
Next one. In 2007, an American man named Corey Taylor tried to fake his own death in order to get out of his cell phone contract without paying a fee. It didn't work.
Dude, I thought about that shit. Get out of house.
Well, back in the
payment,
day,
I mean,
it used to be you were locked in for 2 years, right?
Still are.
Well, kinda, not really.
I know we just signed a contract. Well, it's been almost 2 years ago.
Normally, it's the phone though, like to
Oh,
pay off your phone.
Pay off your phone.
And
yeah,
back
yeah.
in the day, it
Okay.
was like you're paying this for 2
Yeah.
years.
How old were you when you got your first cell phone?
I was in high school,
You're in high school.
yeah, like late high school.
Josh, how old were you?
Probably 20.
20 years old. Robert?
I
Like,
don't know when I bought it. I don't know, like 18, 17.
My daughter wanted a cell phone for her birthday or Christmas, and she was like fucking 8 years old. I was like, no, you're not getting a fucking cell phone. And she's like, but how old were you when you got yours? I was like 20 fucking 8. That's how old I was.
well, that's because that's when they came out.
No, that's actually when they started getting affordable.
I remember my parents had one of those old yellow Nokias.
Yeah. My
They
mom,
actually still got it at home.
Mine was an older Nokia with
Yeah.
the like green screen,
yeah.
and you had to like, you know, when you texted, it was like
Right.
Oh,
My
for
dad-
texting? Yeah. A, B, or whatever.
So
yeah,
back
yeah,
in the
yeah.
day when cell phones were, the smaller cell phones were just coming out, they had all the roaming charges and all the bullshit because you couldn't get service anywhere and it just costed a bunch more money. Well, my dad basically got this cell phone for when he was going hunting because he was always hunting, always up in the mountains
Yeah.
and stuff like that, just in case, right?
Yeah.
Well, he went up to the mountains. Sorry, this is another hunting story. For you. But
Well, let me go get a pillow real
okay,
quick.
Yeah, go for it. Anyway, my dad loves hunting. He's always up there, and he'd been scouting this buck, and it was like
A smoker.
freaking
Yeah.
big. Okay, mule deer. Up there, he was scouting it. He found it, and knew right where it was at all the time. He went up there specifically for this deer, right? Him and my dad and my uncle went up there.
Today, Junior.
I'm working on it. Jeez. They went up
Okay,
there.
we got it. Your
Camping.
uncle and you were up in the woods.
They were-
and you were
they
up in the woods.
backpacked
But
in,
then
like-
you and your uncle were up there.
No, my dad and
Sorry,
my uncle.
your dad, and your uncle.
Yeah, they were backpacking in like 5 miles, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah, to get this deer. Well, my uncle brought some kid. I don't know who it was. Some kid that he knew, right?
Shot the buck.
Shot the buck out from. My dad was like, "Okay, this is where I'm going. Stay the fuck over there because I'm taking a week off of work. I'm backpacked in here." The kid's like, "Oh, okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a while and wait." And my dad saw him on the ridge in front of him take off running ahead of him, and he shot the buck like right out from under my dad. My dad was heading there, and this kid was running to it. Shot the buck like world-class buck, huge, right? And my dad walked up there and was just pissed, because it was his buck that he was going for, and the kid was like, "Well, what do I do with it?" Had no clue what he's doing. I was just like, "I don't know, figure it out."
Yeah.
My dad walked off. The kid went back to camp and got my dad's cell phone out of his pack, out of his kit, tent, whatever, and made a bunch of phone calls to wherever for like 30 minutes and racked up a bunch of money on my dad's
Yeah,
cell
because
phone bill.
back in the day, those things weren't cheap.
Right. That's what
It
I'm
wasn't
saying.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
After he shot the buck out in front of my dad.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But I remember my parents had a bag phone. Remember those that you
Yeah.
put in your vehicle, plug it in your goddamn.
Yeah.
Nobody calls them cigarette, like 12-volt charger now, but they used to be called cigarette lighters.
They even have those anymore?
But yeah, they had that thing got crazy service though.
Yeah.
We'd go like in the mountains and fucking get service out of that
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like I can't even get service with my phone now. It's nuts.
Right.
I think the
If you
antenna.
go by the huckleberry bushes, you can.
Yeah, the huckleberry bushes. Is that where you hunt?
No, huckleberry bushes. They have like a static electricity charge.
You're being a.
You never heard this?
No. You're being a.
You ever
smartass.
He's
fucking
dead
read?
serious. You haven't heard this?
No, I've never heard of that before.
You put your phone in the bush and you have to.
You're full of shit.
We needed one more beer in today, and then he fucking fell for it.
Never heard
He's
of
like,
hook, line, and sinker.
nailed it.
It'd be. I could imagine Jay out there like,
No. The guys at the podcast said they produced an
I was gonna
electrical
say
charge.
bullshit because my dad got drunk and we were up hunting last year, and he rolled down a bunch of huckleberry bushes and lost his phone. And there's no phone service, so we were calling it, and couldn't find
Of
it.
course, that goes over the story.
The next day we're going up there, and I'm like, fucking, and we're calling, and it just goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and Dad goes, well, fucking stop. And I'm like, what? And he goes, here's your bag of tools, which I didn't even realize I lost. We both might have been drinking. But so he set that in the back of the pickup, and I'm like, Well, this side had been where I turned around because I turned around and Dad was trying to tell me how far to go back because it was really tight and it's off of the bank. And then he lost his footing and went down the hill. He says I ran him over. I didn't even touch him. But anyway, so
Throwing your wife from a side by side,
Right.
ran over your dad. Basically, don't go camping with Jay and power vehicles.
anyway, so I'm like, when we found the bag, we had to turn around right here, you know. And so fucking, I sat there walking around and I'm calling it. I got phone service, but his phone that was laying in the huckleberry bushes didn't have service. I was gonna say bullshit.
Because you didn't have a BlackBerry.
But the huckleberries weren't grown. But the huckleberries weren't grown though because they already died off
That's true.
for the hunt season. So maybe if they were,
could've
fruitful,
worked.
whatever you want to call it.
Too much water. It's a Faraday cage.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I found that fucking phone the next day. He's like, no fucking way.
Awesome.
Spent the night in the woods. But whatever.
It cost the U.S. Mint almost twice as much to mint each penny and nickel as the coins are actually worth. Taxpayers lost over $100 million in 2013 just through the coins being made.
Yep,
From
I
pennies?
did know this.
Pennies and nickels.
I
I
read
did know
this
that.
thing they were talking about not making pennies anymore because nobody ever gives out pennies. You just
Bitcoin or Dogecoin or whatever.
Whatever happened
What?
to the coin shortage? That was like a...
that was a
1
big
month
thing
thing,
like 9
and-
months
Oh,
ago.
during
That's
during
why
the
they
pandemic.
printed out $100 million worth of coins and then lost $100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I was just wondering because it was
Coin
like
shortage averted.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was just wondering because it was
Your
like a
taxes
big, huge
hard at
thing
work.
and then absolutely nothing.
Hashtag go Biden.
Go Biden. Harris.
I don't know. I don't know if he had anything to do with that. It was just,
Probably.
We're gonna blame him.
yeah.
Hey, fuck it. They would have blamed Trump, wouldn't they? So fuck it. Why not? Blame Biden. He's in there. Go ahead. What's the next one?
The loneliest creature on Earth is a whale who has been calling out for a mate for over 2 decades, but whose high-pitched voice is so different to other whales that they never respond. Could you imagine? That would suck.
It's like a Down syndrome whale.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
He's got a
Down
fucked up
syndrome?
voice box.
Do animals have Down syndrome? I mean, we can't
Why
be.
couldn't they?
Have you guys ever
They
seen
We
go-
those,
can't
goats?
be the only fucking
species? I got
yeah
you.
species with an extra strand of DNA.
No, you're right. No, you look at.
So like
whitetail.
cousin whales breeding produce this.
Yeah, it's like so.
Look
like
at elk and whitetail and mule deer. They all have like that, whatever the white ones are. What are they called? The fucking
albino.
albino. And that's because they're missing their DNA.
What if like a seal is like a Down syndrome whale?
What the fuck, dude?
I see what you're saying. Like, yeah. What if it just completely made
Got
a
little
whole new-
flippers.
Like the growth was retarded.
Yeah, Down syndrome.
He's never seen a seal though. He's like, "Man, I don't even know.
I seen a seal on TV.
Have you guys ever seen those goofy looking goats?
If I seen a seal, I'd have to club it.
That's what
Have you
he
seen those?
said.
I wish I knew what they were called.
A what? A goat?
They're funny looking goats.
Fainting goats.
No.
With the little,
Fainting goats are awesome.
I
No,
know.
they got,
My
like,
wife
really
wants
fucked
some,
up
dude. I'm
faces.
like,
Really weird looking.
give
You
us
ever
5
seen those?
acres outside of the fucking town, and we'll have some goats.
Dude, we all just need to
Just
go
look
in
up
on like
fucked up
20
looking goat.
acres and
Oh,
divide
Down
it up.
syndrome goat?
Could you
And
imagine?
then right in
look
the
it up.
middle of it,
The
we'll build a
podcast.
badass studio.
Fucking podcast, yeah.
In what?
You down?
I didn't hear.
Oh
we're
yeah, he's
gonna,
down.
we're
he's
gonna
down.
buy a 20-acre plot. And we're gonna divide it up into 5 acres so we can all fuck off from each other.
Fuck.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
And then
have
we're gonna build our studio right on the corner of the.
right in
What the
the
fuck?
There we go.
right in
That'd
the
be a
four
good idea.
corners.
No, none of those.
Except for none of us have that kind of
This
money.
one?
No, keep going. What are they called?
What are you looking at?
Well, I searched Down syndrome goat and
Oh
half
my
of them
God.
are Down
Just
syndrome.
look up like
Dude.
ugly goat, like an ugly goat.
Show me.
Well, fuck.
What the fuck? Show us.
No, just look up like an ugly goat or something.
I gotta piss, so get on. Keep going.
While he's looking for that, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Like this?
Yeah, those.
What is it?
Click on it. Those are real fucking goats. That's a real thing.
Oh shit! Super cute until they grow up.
Show them that.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit!
Dude!
What are they called? What are those called? Does it say?
Soon.
It looks like this. Is it a Stonehenge goat? It looks like the Stonehenge statues.
Damascus goat.
Damascus. Yeah. Okay.
Must be a lot of farmers out there banging goats.
That's what it looks like.
It says it's
A little
but
bit
it
of
says-
human DNA.
It says it's a beauty pageant goat.
Yeah,
held
like-
in Saudi Arabia.
They think they're like
Oh,
really.
They're
pretty.
prize
it's in
billies.
Saudi Arabia, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me it like
Makes sense.
Tell me it makes goat sounds all janked up too, like.
So either you get bombs or you get fucking stupid as shit goats.
Dude,
That might have started happening when fucking dipshit
dude, there is tons of
Saudi
military
Arabia with the
footage.
fucking Nero gas and shit.
There's tons.
Saddam Hussein. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of. Yeah,
There's tons of military footage of
So fucked
those
up.
goats being made.
dude, have you seen the fucking sand spiders? My cousin's in the Marine Corps, and he's like over in Iraq. The fucking sand spider, dude, is the size of a king.
Camel spider.
That's it. Camel spider. It's the size of a fucking king crab.
What?
Dude,
Yeah,
those
I guess
are
they
giant.
jump up and like hang on the bellies of the camel.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's like got one
Yeah, there
like
you go.
fucking out, holding it up
Yeah.
like that. I'm like,
That was fun.
that
holy
one.
shit!
Hell to the no. What the?
Got like hollow ears.
Dude, you ever seen that show called
That's an ugly
Sling
motherfucker.
Blade? I reckon I got no reason to kill nobody.
Wasn't no bigger than a squirrel.
This one looks like a demon, like the thing from Alien vs Predator.
Look at that fucker's huge,
Dude, it looks like the face of a gorilla.
dude.
Oh man.
Dude, that thing's awesome, honestly.
I'm buying one.
That's literally your goat.
telling
Did
you.
you see the message from Clayton?
telling
See the
you.
shirt he wants to buy you?
I thought he bought
Get
it.
the milk out of that.
No, he's
fucking
gonna buy
thing.
you the PETA one, but he found one that said
There is the goats. There's called goat milk, right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
There
I
you
got
go.
that.
Donkey
want
milk,
that.
too.
dude, you're gonna love this.
Oh, the shirt's badass.
You better give Clayton a huge like
Yeah.
thank you card and like you better tell him you
I
want
thought you just said wants to.
dude.
No, he said he's ordering it.
It's awesome.
Dude, right?
Battle donkey.
Battle donkey. Weren't you just talking about wanting a donkey?
Show him
Yeah.
the other shirt that Clayton was talking
A
about.
war donkey.
Yeah, there's the PETA one.
Yeah.
It says if PETA was an ice cream flavor, they would be pralines and dick. And then this other one says 3 out of the 4 voices in my head want to sleep. The other one wants to know if penguins have knees.
All right, go ahead, Corey. Sorry,
Okay,
brother.
all right, last one. Casu marzu is a Sardinian cheese that contains live maggots. The maggots can jump up to 5 inches out of the cheese while you're eating it.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah. That's
Right?
a cheese I will never eat. I wouldn't even eat feta cheese, let alone
I don't
the
even-
Sardinian
blue cheese?
maggot cheese.
I
Dude,
love cheese.
I-
I would love to try some.
You want to
fancy
be a cheese connoisseur?
Yeah. Not like
You
that.
know, maggots
Have you ever
are
smelled
still used-
feta cheese?
No, I don't think I've ever had it.
Smell that and then tell me if you want to be a cheese
No,
connoisseur.
I want like the good shit.
You know, maggots are still used
Feta
in like
is the
hospitals
good
and shit,
shit,
right?
but like,
Yeah,
Is
they
it?
use it to eat away the.
yeah, the
dead meat
stinkier the better.
off of wound. Yeah. My grandpa told me that
gross.
shit when it was World
That's
War II, and I'm like,
that's
fuck that.
being a cheese connoisseur.
Really? Yeah,
the
they
stinkier the better.
They're wrong.
Guy got his leg blown off to dump maggots all over it.
So you're gonna
Eat
be
all
like
the
a
dead meat.
cheddar cheese connoisseur.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to the Tillamook factory?
I
have-
have figured
I've
that
been-
out.
So that's your
Why
level
the
of
guy that
cheese
had fucking
connoisseur.
maggots on
No,
his leg?
If you want to be a cheese connoisseur, you better like the stank cheese.
Dude, I don't get that.
I don't either. That's why I don't want to be a cheese connoisseur. You just said you wanted to be.
Well, they're making cheese wrong then.
Are they?
It's gross.
They say the best tasting cheese smells like shit.
That's what he was just saying.
And
And I'm
I'm-
saying they're wrong.
Oh, sorry. Me and Robert have our own conversation over here. But I'm thinking is if it smells bad, it's gonna taste bad.
Right.
I think that has something to do with your palate.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's just
That's
me.
why I don't want to eat like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise,
Are you
like
shitting me?
pickles.
You don't like the
all that
smell of
shit
it?
stinks to me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to put it in
Right?
my mouth.
Now I understand my wife now.
You're welcome. That'll be $50. Tips. All right, I got a would you rather.
Oh shit! Here we go.
All right. Would you rather have a 6-inch elephant trunk for a nose?
6-inch.
6-inch.
Okay. So you got a dick nose.
Dick nose, okay? Or a 6-foot-long lizard tail.
Tail. You whip the shit out of people with that fucking thing.
Yeah, I'd go with tail too. I think.
Okay.
I think a tail you could like wrap it up, like in your pants.
That's
kinda
what
hide it.
chameleons
but
do.
imagine it's going to screw up everything you do. Okay, could you ever see lizards sit in chairs, drive cars?
I've never
sit
seen
in a
my
movie
chameleon
theater.
sit in a fucking chair. No.
Okay, so all the things you do now, it's going to fuck with you because you have this giant fucking tail in the way.
There's
Yeah.
He's sitting on your tail.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that? Yeah, you have to grab your tail, flip it up over your seat as you're driving.
Right? And you're always going to be uncomfortable because you're sitting
But it's
on
a
it.
lizard tail. Have you ever seen a lizard tail? Not like a monkey tail. Where
Yeah,
you can,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
lizard
yeah.
tails are like
Scaly,
pretty stout.
thick fuckers. Yeah.
You're not
But you
bending
would be
that.
able to whoop the shit out of somebody with your tail, though.
Yeah, but you ain't bending up over your shoulder.
That's where you got to outweigh the pros and cons. Now,
If this
if-
was a real thing, then even your car, you just like feed your tail into this hole. In the
you'd
back.
have to have like no seat back, and then
Why?
nobody could ride behind
Or
you.
just cut a
You have
big
to sit on
square
the
in your
seat,
s-
and your tail would go straight back, and then
Or just
coil
cut
up.
a chunk out of your seat.
That's
Stuff-
the
stuff
hole in
the
the
tail.
back, the birdhouse. Oh,
But what's the advantage of having 6 inches off your fucking nose?
You wouldn't have a tail.
You look like a fucking ant eater.
This isn't supposed to be like the one's cool, one's not. This is like the best of both worst worlds. I don't even know. Like
Shitty.
you
and
gotta weigh
shittier.
the cons and the cons, like whichever has the less cons. Now think about it. Do chicks find elephant trunks cute? And you
It's gonna
got
get in your way while you're
you
eating,
got
bro.
a cute little
Oh,
6-inch
dude,
one.
You can use that fucker. You talk about rooting around, man. You can go up.
You might be able to pull some chicks.
I think
Yeah.
I.
Honestly,
I'm
I
going
think,
with
you're right.
nose.
I think I'm going with nose too. I mean, you think about it.
I'm going.
It's
with
all
nose.
about perspective.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean anyone could be a dude with a tail, but like think about the financial opportunities you could have as the guy with the 6-inch elephant trunk for a nose.
Yeah.
You know,
You
and
got-
then maybe make cute little elephant sounds out of it.
How many porn sites would want you on there, dude? Just to go down.
I'm not even thinking that. See, I'm thinking, appear on
You can
shows.
make money, is what I'm saying.
You can make money. I'm not thinking porn. I'm thinking because I mean, you want to put your elephant snout near all those dirty cooters.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, ladies. No offense or nothing, but we know dumpsters. But I mean, you got appearances on shows. I mean, you could be part of a circus, I guess, if
Watch,
you were
there's
really
one guy
slumming it.
listening to our show that's got a fucking something hanging off his nose. We're like, motherfucker. We're sorry. This is just
Thursday, the guy in that alley.
no shit. He's not there no more, is he?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him in forever. Hope
Yeah.
he's okay.
You guys found the homeless man?
No, the guy in the alley on Thursdays are out.
I don't know. what
But I
you're
mean,
talking
you could probably pull some pretty decent chicks with that versus having to slum over in Bornland.
I mean, your nose is gonna be about down here.
Yeah.
Probably
Six-
right about your chin, a little
6
lower.
inches right there.
That ain't 6 inches.
That's 6 inches right there.
Is it?
You get a tape measure?
Pop a Viagra every time you want to eat, so it's like out of the
Guys pop two.
about. They're still gonna call you the human anteater.
way. What's
I
that?
got a piss too.
They're gonna call you the human anteater. They got them long things.
I'm not saying it's all positive. I'm just saying. I think the nose you could have a better life with the nose than the tail.
I think so. I'm going with nose.
I don't think
Still
you'd ever
going with
be
the
able
tail?
to fly a plane, at least not without having to buy a whole row of seats.
I'm still going with the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fucking knock shit over on purpose. Fuck, I wiped out the whole aisle. Discount.
They're like, no discount, sir. Please leave the store. I didn't even get my phone! Sorry.
Well,
I keep making fun of you.
What if you went to
I should just.
if you went to prison then and you had a tail? It's harder to rape a guy with a tail.
That is true.
They'll
Just
push
think
their
about-
tail to your side, but then you reach the tail around and like enter them first.
Yeah.
How you like it?
Yeah.
You don't, right? You
If you got that little fucking 6-inch nose, they're like, sucked me.
You know this keeps getting bigger the farther I go in. Sure you want to do this?
What did Jay say? You still
Right, Jay?
What did I do?
Yep.
No.
All right. So, anyways, now that Jay's back, I think we're going to bring this episode of Stray Garbage Podcast to a close.
Wait, I
Oh,
had
shit,
a
if I
thought.
on that, I would have waited.
Hold on. Robert has a thought.
Is
Yeah.
this our 1 year episode?
No, one more
Next one.
next week.
Next one.
That's what
So
we're gonna do.
everyone
something
needs
huge.
to really put the effort in for next episode.
Yeah, I always do every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was your bid on the show this week?
I showed up.
They love you.
Barely. What? I had to talk you into coming.
I had 5 fun facts this week.
Ooh, what are you gonna have, like 6 next week?
You just
What are
wait.
you gonna have next week?
My fun facts. I'm gonna fact
Tell you
I'll-
what, you
I'll
bring.
be
You have
here.
to bring something to the show next week, or you're fired.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Is that all I gotta do to get out of this?
This fucking guy. Can't even shut his ringer
do
off.
you want to be out?
No, I like doing it. It should
Okay,
have fun.
then so you're gonna have something next week.
Yeah, I'll
You
have
got
something.
7 days to plan.
Yep, I'll have something.
Okay, written down on paper.
Yep, got it down.
All right,
Yep.
you heard it here, folks. Jay will have something for the show.
Now's Jay gonna fall
Well, thanks.
through?
Yeah. Yeah. So this may be Jay's last season on Stray Garbage Podcast.
Last season.
We're still on the
I get
first season.
fired. I get fired on the first fucking on the year. Like, you're fucking out of here, dude.
Why not? That's because next episode's the last episode of the first season.
Yep.
Then we move on to season 2.
Oh.
Then we're gonna have a whole new
What do
shit.
you guys want? Do you guys want to record it? Oh, hey, we can do summer sausage at my cousin's shop. You guys want to do it over there?
What cousin?
We're gonna record the podcast while making sausage.
Fuck
That
yeah.
sounds so gay.
We're gonna record the podcast while Jay's over making sausage with his cousin.
Well, I figured we can all go over there and make summer sausage, and then after while we're waiting for it to cook, set everything up and fucking done deal.
It's a possibility. We'll consider it.
Consider
we-
nope,
or-
not.
Are we cowboys
Just gonna
now?
ruin-
Maybe we'll talk about it after the show. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in to another episode.
Please rate and review.
Please go. So, listen, this podcast isn't going anywhere and may end up closing. What we need you guys to do is go to Apple Podcast and rate and review us. Please give us 5 stars. If you want the show to keep going, please rate and review. Share it with your friends. Let them know. We're not going anywhere. We want to go somewhere, and we don't want to go nowhere.
We do like to do.
How's that for a cryptic message?
Pretty good.
So check us out, straygarbagepodcast.com. Check us out on Facebook, Stray Garbage Podcast. We got new videos coming out on TikTok. Go to TikTok, Stray Garbage Podcast. If you would like more squeaky shit from Jay, go to Jay's ass at Jay
That wasn't
blows
me.
ass during the show
That was fucking dipshit.
at robert.com.
That wasn't me. Was it him? Or
I don't know who it was. I
Oh, it
saw
was-
both you guys laying
I
over.
watched you
I
whip
think
this fucking
Robert.
rock.
I think Robert can ventriloquist
Yeah.
because it sounded like it
Definitely
came
should.
from right next to me. So if it wasn't you,
If I
then-
farted, I would have shitted.
Dude, I always admit it. Bullshit, that was you.
I would have did the
I watched you
shit.
go lift your fucking leg up.
They did
All
the
right,
shit.
so
Fucking liar.
send us a message or an email. Let us know who you think just farted. Whoever gets the most votes will get a punch in the nuts on the show.
Remember the last
It's
time
some-
I farted and it smelled good?
Whoa, what?
Oh, I guess Jay farted.
I didn't fart, but I ain't getting punched in the nuts Because I get
Dude, where's
most
your
votes.
dedication to the show?
Oh, get punched in the nuts?
You see,
Fuck
you see Josh's elbow.
Yeah, look at my elbow.
Look
right
at my
now.
arm. You see that?
Dude,
at
yeah.
that
Look at that
Oh
shit.
my god.
Yeah, Fox smells his own whole
You guys
verse.
the ones doing that shit on your own. I would put a pad down.
It's called dedication.
Well, you can't. Then you would see the pad in the view of the camera. Then it looks staged and
I
fake.
thought you were good. You could take that pad out of the.
Fuck no, I can't.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. So,
My final thought was that if you eat toilet paper, it'll wipe your ass on the way out.
Wow. Whoa.
I would say mind blown, but fucking, if you ever put toilet paper in water, that shit dissipates. Like,
Yeah.
I think you have to use paper towel.
Dude, it's like eating a tampon. Just
No.
You have
roll
to
it
use a
out.
baby wipe
Baby
or paper
wipe.
towel.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking eating no baby wipe.
Baby wipes aren't flushable.
Yeah, they are.
They have wipes that are
They
flushable.
have wipes that are flushable.
Just
but
eat
not
toilet
all.
Hey,
paper.
I will tell you this.
Be careful.
I will tell you this as a secret. Do not, whatever, flushable or not, do not put them in a camper. Found out the wrong way. Not me, my buddy. I had to help him. Yeah, that was bad news bears there.
My favorite
Yeah,
flavor
they fucking
is
plugged
Charmin.
this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How clean's your asshole?
Wipes itself on the way out.
Do you ever test it?
I'd switch to Charmin instead of doing a diet. So
Well, here's my question though. So, shit toilet paper, or toilet paper shit?
it just does its thing.
Because if it's
One sheet
Oh, okay,
per
but
meal.
what happens if you shit, then the toilet paper comes out, then more shit comes out?
Oh no, it comes out like a tampon, like a
that's
real
what I was
turd.
getting at. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you weren't very clear.
Shit
on
coming
that.
out first with the toilet paper on top, or toilet paper coming out first with the shit on top.
No, it's like shit in a
How do
burrito.
Dude.
So you gotta eat a lot.
Well, how many miles are in your stomach lining? The whatever they say.
3.2
Miles.
miles.
There's no 3.2 miles.
No, it's like 40 yards or something.
There's no 40 yards.
40 feet?
It's like 70-something feet.
No,
I think it's 40
It's not
feet.
even that.
No way.
no, it's like miles.
No, it's not miles.
Look it up, Robert. We gotta settle this.
There is something in your body that'll stretch, like.
It's your butthole.
Oh yeah.
That's the
That's
large
only 4 inches.
The large intestine is about 5 feet.
That's what I said. What's your small intestine?
About 2 miles.
No, it's not. It is not 2 miles.
Oh, it says the small intestine is about 20 feet. So there's
That's what I
like
said.
25 feet of human in me.
as opposed to the normal 6 inches.
Thanks, guy.
Thanks, guy.
I mean, when the joke sets itself up.
That was pretty good.
Alrighty, guys. Well,
It's
yeah.
a good thing you got fucking cameras at your house. You're gonna catch me shitting on your porch.
Am I?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna be there for a while though, so
Yeah. I'm gonna have it send me an alert. Send me an alert.
That word.
All right.
it's a good thing that
Please rate and review, please, people. We need it.
it's a good thing your camper blocks your
If you
mailbox.
like this show and you don't want it to go away,
Yep.
go rate and review us.
Please.
Share it with your friends. Maybe you don't have friends and that's why you haven't shared it, and I'm sorry for that.
Share it on Quora or Reddit.
Maybe you should share it on Reddit. Fucking guy. Anyways, we'll see you next week, guys. Peace.
Peace out, guys.